My beloved child, do you hear me? Right now, in this very moment, I am speaking directly to you. Yes, you. You, who may be carrying burdens heavier than any mountain, worries that whisper louder than any storm. You, who may feel lost, unseen, or forgotten. I see you. I know you. And I have a message etched on eternity itself, just for you. Lay your worries before me. Before we delve into the depths of my love and the promises I hold for you, I ask you to do something small, yet profoundly significant. It's a step of faith, a gesture of connection. First, if this message resonates within your soul, touch that like button. Let it be a beacon, signaling your openness to receive. Then, share this message with 3 people you deeply care about, 3 souls who may also need to hear these words of comfort and hope. Become a messenger of my peace. Next, and very important, subscribe to this channel. By doing so, you're not just joining a community. You're opening a doorway to ongoing guidance and reassurance. You're saying yes to a deeper relationship with me. And finally, in the comments below, I want you to type the word surrender. Just that single word. Surrender. As you type it, imagine letting go of every fear, every doubt, every anxiety. Visualize it flowing away from you, carried on the wings of prayer, directly to my heart. I need to be sure from you. I need you to make those simple steps, so I am going to tell you something. These actions are not mere formalities, my child. They are acts of faith, declarations of trust. And I tell you truly, those who listen patiently to my words, who embrace my message with an open heart and take these small steps of obedience, blessings beyond measure will flow into their lives and the lives of their families. Peace, provision, healing, guidance, all these and more await those who truly seek me. This isn't just a promise. It's the unwavering truth of my eternal love. So, listen closely, beloved one. Listen with your heart and let my words wash over you like a healing balm. My beloved child, you have typed the word surrender, and in that single word, you have unlocked a door to a realm of peace you may have only glimpsed in your dreams. Know this and let it sink deep into the marrow of your bones. You are loved beyond measure, beyond comprehension, beyond any earthly definition of the word. My love for you is not a fleeting emotion, not a conditional promise, but the very essence of my being, woven into the fabric of creation itself. Before you took your first breath, before the stars ignited in the vast expanse of the cosmos, I knew you. I cherished you. I held you in the palm of my hand, a precious jewel, a masterpiece in the making. And that love has not diminished, not even for a fraction of a second, regardless of the path you've walked, the stumbles you've taken, or the doubts that have clouded your mind. I see the worries that weigh heavy on your heart, the anxieties that whisper insidious lies in the quiet hours of the night. I see the tears you've cried, the fears you've battled, the questions that seem to have no answers. I see it all, and my heart aches with a compassion that transcends human understanding. But more than seeing your pain, I see your strength, your resilience, your inherent goodness, the spark of divinity that resides within you, waiting to be fanned into a roaring flame. Lay your worries before me, not as a sign of weakness, but as an act of profound courage, an acknowledgement that you are not meant to carry these burdens alone. Imagine a rushing river, carrying all the debris, the fallen leaves, the broken branches, all the things that no longer serve its flow. That river represents your life, and the debris represents the worries, the fears, the regrets, the what-ifs, and the should-haves. You have been clinging to these, trying to control them, to fix them, to make sense of them. But I am asking you to let go. Let them flow into my hands, into the boundless ocean of my mercy and grace. Surrender them, not with resignation, but with trust, knowing that I am the master of the currents, the architect of the tides, the one who can transform even the most turbulent waters into a serene and peaceful lake. Think of it like a tightly clenched fist, holding onto sand. The harder you clench, the more the sand slips through your fingers. But when you open your hand, when you release your grip, the sand rests peacefully in your palm. Your worries are like that sand. The more you try to control them, the more they elude your grasp and cause you anxiety. But when you surrender them to me, when you open your heart and release your need for control, they find their proper place, and peace can flow in. This act of surrender is not a one-time event, but a continuous process, a daily, even hourly, choice. It's a dance between your free will and my divine guidance. There will be moments when the worries creep back in, when the old patterns of thought reassert themselves, when the world's noise drowns out my still, small voice. In those moments, remember this: you are not alone. I am with you, always, closer than your breath, more constant than your heartbeat. Whisper my name, call upon my presence, and I will be there, a refuge in the storm, a beacon in the darkness, a gentle hand to guide you back to the path of peace. It's like being in a vast, dark ocean, tossed about by waves. You might feel overwhelmed, disoriented, and afraid. But I am the lighthouse, shining a constant beam of light, guiding you back to safe harbor. Even when you can't see the shore, even when the storm rages around you, trust that the light is there, guiding you, protecting you, and leading you home. Faith, my child, is the cornerstone of this journey. It is the unwavering belief in the unseen, the unshakable trust in my promises, even when the evidence seems to point to the contrary. Faith is not a blind leap into the unknown, but a confident step forward, knowing that I am holding you, guiding you, and working all things together for your good. Nurture your faith as you would a tender seedling, watering it with prayer, nourishing it with my word, protecting it from the weeds of doubt and negativity. Prayer is not a ritual, but a conversation, a heartfelt dialogue between you and me. Speak to me openly, honestly, without pretense or reservation. Share your joys, your sorrows, your hopes, your fears, your dreams, your frustrations. I am listening, not with judgment, but with unconditional love and a deep desire to help you. My word, the scriptures, are not just ancient texts, but living letters filled with wisdom, guidance, and promises that are as relevant today as they were thousands of years ago. Immerse yourself in them. Let them illuminate your mind and transform your heart. Let them be a lamp unto your feet and a light unto your path. Think of my word as a compass, always pointing you towards truth, towards love, towards peace. Even when you feel lost and confused, my word will provide direction and clarity. And remember, my child, that the world around you is filled with distractions, with voices that seek to undermine your faith, to diminish your worth, to lead you astray. Be discerning. Surround yourself with those who uplift you, who encourage you, who speak words of truth and life. Guard your heart against negativity, against the lies and judgments of others. Your identity is not defined by what others say about you, but by what I say about you. And I say that you are my beloved child, created in my image, destined for greatness, empowered to overcome every obstacle, and equipped to fulfill your unique purpose in this world. Imagine a shield, protecting you from the fiery darts of the enemy. That shield is my truth, my love, my protection. Hold on to it tightly, and let it deflect the negativity and lies that come your way. You are not defined by your past mistakes, your failures, or your shortcomings. You are defined by my love, my grace, and my purpose for your life. Let go of the shame, the guilt, the self-condemnation. I have forgiven you. I have redeemed you, and I have made you new. Walk in that freedom, walk in that truth, and walk in that power. There will be times when you feel overwhelmed, when the challenges seem insurmountable, when you feel like giving up. In those moments, remember my promises. I have promised to never leave you nor forsake you. I have promised to provide for all your needs. I have promised to give you strength for every battle, wisdom for every decision, and peace that surpasses all understanding. These are not empty words, but the bedrock of your faith, the foundation upon which you can build a life of purpose, joy, and fulfillment. Think of my promises as anchors, holding you steady in the midst of the storm. Even when the winds blow and the waves crash, my promises will keep you secure. Miracles are not just for the distant past. They are happening all around you, every day, in ways you may not even recognize. They are the whispers of hope in the midst of despair, the unexpected blessings that arrive just when you need them most, the inner strength that rises up to meet a challenge, the love that heals a broken heart, the peace that calms a troubled mind. Open your eyes to the miracles that are unfolding in your life and give thanks for them. Gratitude is a powerful force that shifts your perspective, opens your heart to receive more blessings, and deepens your connection with me. Think of gratitude as a magnifying glass, focusing the light of my blessings and making them even brighter. The more you focus on what you are grateful for, the more you will see the abundance and goodness in your life. The journey of faith is not always easy, but it is always worth it. It is a journey of transformation, of growth, of becoming the person I created you to be. It is a journey of shedding the old self, the false beliefs, the limiting patterns, and embracing the new self, the radiant being of light and love that you truly are. Do not be afraid of the challenges that come your way, for they are opportunities for growth, for refinement, for strengthening your faith. Embrace them, learn from them, and trust that I am working through them to bring about something beautiful and extraordinary in your life. Think of a diamond, formed under immense pressure. The challenges you face are like that pressure, transforming you into something beautiful and precious. You are not a victim of circumstance, but a victor in Christ. You have the power to overcome every obstacle, to conquer every fear, to achieve every dream that I have placed in your heart. Claim your victory, speak words of faith, and walk in the authority that is yours as my child. Remember that the battles you face are not yours alone. I am fighting for you, with you, and within you. I am your shield, your defender, your ever-present help in times of trouble. Trust in my power, trust in my love, and trust in my plan for your life. It is a plan of good, not of evil, a plan to prosper you and not to harm you, a plan to give you hope and a future. That future may not always look like what you expect, but it will always be better than you can imagine. It will be a future filled with purpose, with joy, with peace, with abundance, with love, and with a deep and abiding connection with me. Imagine a tapestry, woven with threads of different colors and textures. Some threads may seem dark and unattractive on their own, but when woven together with the other threads, they create a beautiful and intricate design. Your life is like that tapestry. The challenges you face are like the dark threads, but they are essential to the overall beauty and purpose of your life. Trust that I am the master weaver, and I am creating a masterpiece with your life. So, lay your worries before me, my beloved child. Release them into my care, and trust that I will handle them with perfect wisdom and unwavering love. Walk forward in faith, knowing that I am with you every step of the way. Embrace your identity as my cherished child, and live a life that reflects my glory and my grace. And remember, the best is yet to come. The miracles are on their way. The blessings are overflowing. And my love for you is eternal, unchanging, and unconditional. Keep surrendering, keep trusting, keep believing, and keep walking in faith. For I am with you, always, even unto the end of the age. And my promises are true, yesterday, today, and forever. You are not just surviving, you are thriving. You are not just existing. You are living a life of purpose and meaning. You are not just a human being. You are a divine creation, a spark of my own essence, a reflection of my infinite love. And in that truth, you will find the strength, the courage, the peace, and the joy that you have been seeking. Let go of the need to control, the need to understand everything, the need to have all the answers. Trust in my timing, trust in my wisdom, trust in my love. For I am working all things together for your good, even when you cannot see it, even when you do not understand it. My ways are not your ways, and my thoughts are not your thoughts. But my love for you is constant, unwavering, and eternal. And in that love, you will find everything you need. Remember the story of the Israelites crossing the Red Sea. They were trapped between the sea and the pursuing Egyptian army, and they felt hopeless and afraid. But I parted the waters, creating a path of dry land for them to walk through. That is what I will do for you. When you feel trapped, when you feel like there is no way out, I will make a way. I will part the waters of your difficulties, and I will lead you to safety and victory. Trust in my power, trust in my provision, and trust in my timing. Don't focus on the size of the problem. Focus on the size of your God. I am bigger than any challenge you will ever face. I am more powerful than any obstacle that stands in your way, and I am always with you, fighting for you and guiding you. So, breathe deeply, my child. Let the peace that surpasses all understanding fill your heart and mind. Let go of the worries, the fears, the doubts, the anxieties, and embrace the joy, the hope, the faith, the love that is yours in abundance. You are my beloved, and I am your loving Father. And together, we will walk this journey, hand in hand, heart to heart, until the day you stand before me in glory, and I say, "Well done, my good and faithful servant. Enter into the joy of your Lord." Until that day, know that you are loved, you are cherished, you are protected, and you are guided. And my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. So, go forth, my child, and live a life of abundance, a life of joy, a life of peace, a life of purpose, and a life of love. For you are my beloved, and in you, I am well pleased. This is not the end, but the beginning of a beautiful, transformative journey. Keep your heart open, your mind receptive, and your spirit attuned to my voice, and I will continue to guide you, to bless you, and to love you for all eternity. Remember, my child, the power of forgiveness. Forgive yourself for past mistakes, and forgive others who have wronged you. Holding on to unforgiveness is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. It only harms you. Release the bitterness, the resentment, the anger. Let it go, and allow my healing love to flow into your heart. Forgiveness is not condoning the wrong. It is freeing yourself from its power. It is choosing love over hate, peace over turmoil, and freedom over bondage. And finally, remember that you are not alone in this journey. There are others who are walking alongside you, who share your faith, your struggles, and your triumphs. Connect with them, support them, and encourage them. We are all part of the same body, and we need each other. Find a community of believers who can uplift you, pray for you, and walk with you through the ups and downs of life. Together, we are stronger. Together, we can overcome. Together, we can fulfill our purpose and bring glory to my name. So, go forth, my child, and live a life that is pleasing to me. A life of love, a life of faith, a life of service, a life of joy, and a life of peace. For you are my beloved, and my love for you is everlasting. Amen.